Alright, build video for the little mini servo. All the bits and bobs. I just haven't pulled out the screws, just got a bunch right here. So you should have everything printed out. Your camera mount, the Y chassis camera, I think it is, the Y motor mount, and the X chassis, your couple of rack gears, and your couple of actual gears. And just slide everything just kind of out of the way a little bit here. So, alright, so one of the first things we'll do is we'll take this particular mount piece and we'll get some of these little bearings put in there like that. I find I use the heat gun a little bit just to warm it up, to pop them in there just so that it doesn't end up cracking things because it's kind of small. We can take the 1mm drill bit while we're at it just by hand and just drill out the couple of holes that you can see in through there that are for mounting the other couple parts to it. I have already pre-drilled these, but just double checking. I think I got them all. Yes, perfect. Now I'm just going to put the little guy in the hand drill here. This is a little 8mm drill bit so that we can drill out the couple of holes in the different mount points, because we got to drill these out and tap them. Really only 3 that you got to do in these. I don't bother doing the spot that I leave the little cutout for the wires on the servos. So 1. Get this done here too. Where are these spots? Right there. Get these couple ones drilled out. Okay, now we can put our bearings in the X chassis here. These up. One should squeeze right in the top. Obviously, one right in the bottom. Let's grab a little screwdriver here. Just make sure that's seated in. Push on the edges of it. Perfect. Now we're going to take our bigger drill bit here and do our hole through the side of this. I just feel like doing it by hand. You can put it in the hand drill if you want, but it's just as easy sometimes to do it by hand. Alright, perfect. There's that one drilled out. Now we have the X gear. It's got a little hole down the middle of it. This has got to get tapped out to drilled out to 2.5. Make sure we got our drill going in there straight. I'm going to switch this one around to my hand drill. And we'll just drill out the inside of that real quick. And we'll take our M3 tap now. We'll get that on there. We'll make sure we got her on there good and straight. A little bit of a turn in here. All right. Oh, we're a little bit off that way. This is kind of an important one that you get it tapped up in there kind of straight. Which I am not doing right now. I guess I will do her this way then. Okay, we're in there. We will just tap out these holes real quick. Perfect. Of course, taps all the way through. There we go. Now, next step. Take the camera mount. We're going to get a couple of our little tiny little M1 screws here. Oh, I forgot 2 little holes to drill actually. Whoops. We'll do that right quick first. We'll just go and put the little 0.8 mil bit back in the hand drill. Because I forgot about there's 2 little holes on the bottom of your X gear. For attaching it to the chassis, we just got to drill out. Drill, and then we got to tap a few holes. Forgot about that step. So these ones here, we'll tap these out to the M1. And these smaller ones, I just like doing it by hand because you can feel it a little bit better when you bottom out, so you don't strip out your screw hole already. We got to do that to the little X gear, and we got to do it to our holes in our mounts for the servos. We'll just get these drilled out real quick, or tapped, sorry. Pretty sure that's all 3. Yep, we got that one. Same thing with this one. Do the 3 on the X chassis. Now, I don't have the servos. They're on the other camera mount right now. And, oh, get that picked back up again. Tap out that other hole. So we're not going to do that step here, but it's pretty straightforward because that will be the step after this. So all right, we'll get our little magnetic screwdriver here and get a couple of these M1 screws. Oh, I just realized there's 3 other holes I forgot to do, but we can do these right quick. And we'll just get this through one of these center 2 holes, which then, finicky stuff, you know. Get that through one of these holes again, get back in there. Okay. Let's try that again. Get that in your hole there. And we'll get that started to thread through. Grab the second screw here. And we'll get that in the other hole here, and we'll get that threaded down in there as well. And that attaches our X gear to the camera chassis. Alright. Now I'm going to drill these couple holes out right quick as well in the end of the other mount. So we'll just drill them out. One. 2, a little bit of ASMR there, I guess, for my squeaky screwdriver, or my squeaky hand drill. go. Just get them drilled and get them tapped real quick. One. Two. And the third one. There we go. Perfect. Alright, now we can do the same thing. A couple more of the little M1 screws. That's going to be through the other 3 little holes here, because that's the mounting holes for the bracket. I printed them in separate parts. Just to make it easier to print. It could all be printed in one full piece. Say if you were doing some laser aluminum printing or something, if you wanted one that was a little heavier and stronger. Sorry, just off camera a little touch there. Fighting with a couple of the screws. Get these turned in. 1, 2, and oh, the third one. Come on now. Get those torqued down lightly. Obviously, you would mount one of your servos in there with the particular one. That's the X one, so that would be this particular one. The little line isn't as long and it's a little thinner, so when you mount this on the servo, obviously you just put this on the arm, flush down with the top, put your little hand drill right through the hole of the servo horn, and drill your hole in this particular piece here. And then tap it so that you can put one of the screws through it. It's the same thing with this one here, or same thing with, no, sorry, that's this one here. Sorry, is the one with the longer one is the top one. The one with the shorter one is on here. So when I mount it on, I just put the servo, I just mount the servo on here first, and then I'll put this over top of the horn, and then I'll drill my hole while I'm holding it in tight there, so because it's got all the little parts to slide on there to hold it tight. So of course our next step is put our bearings back in the camera chassis mount here. Boom and boom, get back in there. Give them a little squeeze. This part here, obviously the side with the hole, goes over to the side with the mount. We put that in there, give it a little squeeze, and there's our bearing mount for the camera. Just like that. Oh, I forgot one screw down there, but obviously one screw you would put the short M3 screw through the bearings, which threads up into the bottom of that, which has your servo on that section right there. The last little gear right here, I am going to take the larger M1 drill bit and open this hole up, because this is an M2 going in here. So we're just going to open that hole up a little bit so we can get the screw through there. This one here as well. Oh yes, we already drilled that one. I don't actually have my tap on me. I seem to have misplaced it. But as long as you drill that out to the M1 using your 1mm bit, should be able to get your screw. Oh wait, I have to go grab one other bit right quick because I forgot. Nope, never mind, I have it right here. Because we need to get the 2mm bit to open up the side of that. Apparently my printer wasn't quite dialed in. Come here. Boop. And I'm just going to drill out this side here that has the larger hole on it by hand until the drill bit bottoms out in there. So we still have the smaller hole. Now we have the bigger hole on this side, which should now fit the head of our screw down in. No, not quite still. Drill it out a little bit more. Come on, screw, get out of there. Cute. Let's still size up then. Thought I grabbed the 2.5 there, but or the 2 mil, but apparently I did not. All right. That should now allow that screw to go down in there, right there. All right. And this, when you put your gear on here, obviously this here, you would just thread into the side of the camera mount. Have to do a little bit of sanding, but to make some things fit, but that's the general gist of it. This obviously would turn better right now, but I got to do a little bit of sanding and some cleaning up on things, so this gear would turn that attached onto that servo. So that's how you put it together. Quick little video. I know it's not completely fully put together, but that's the gist of it. Hope you have fun building it and using it. It's been fun designing it, that's for sure.